This is a WhatsApp I'm making to Priscilla, spunky, red cunt, Cawley. I can't stand her. I hope you die. Listen to what I'm saying now, Priscilla. My name is John Chapman. You know exactly who I am, and you know the status of who you was. When I first met you, you were a prostitute. You still are a prostitute, and you'll always be a prostitute. My wife and my children never want to see me again because of the state of you. Because I mess with the likes of you. The cheek of me, children's life, I must be proper vegetable to come and meet someone like you. With your big freaky face on you. You know exactly who you are. Everybody knows you. And they don't know you by name, they know you by your body. They can tell you every mark on you. They can tell you details, where they've been in and out of you. Dirty cunt. Your mother knew the whole story, and so did Mary. I left my home in June. The third week in June I left my home. And I can prove that. I left because my wife was going for a lot of problems. She had extremely bad news, and I couldn't stick the news I was getting. I'm very upset about the things I'm hearing. You're saying a lot of bad things about me, Priscilla. But on my mother's grave, it's nothing to what I'm going to say about you. I have messages and pictures and videos to prove it. Remember the time, Priscilla, on Snapchat? When on one phone you were sending me Snapchat videos, clips of you playing with your little minge, with your tattoo and your 2 rings, one on each finger. You can't get out of that. I have them videos because I recorded it with my other phone, so you didn't know I'd done it. And I know Blondie knew the whole story because I've seen your messages. And I knew Mary knew the whole story because I've seen and heard everything that was going around the inner circle. All the little things getting told to the local family. Mary was slyly coming up, giving the little words of a voice because it was just putting niggly thoughts in people's minds. I've also heard about you and your mummy and Mary, how you get little kicks out fucking with people's marriages. When you find out their husbands and you mess around with them, then you have a little dig at them. Then you have a little dig at the wives, send them messages, playing with their minds. You were doing it to Lena, you was. Sending her telemeters 24/7. And every time I said I wanted to go home or I ended it, you'd bring you back with other half. The one you was with just before me. The one you took off another woman with 5 children. Remember that, Priscilla, when you was kissing him on the stairs? While his wife was in the front room. How did I know that? I tortured you. Did I fuck? I've got messages of you torturing me. And fuck knows who else you're fucking around with. I can name 3 of them, but I won't mention people's names. Your mother and Mary got prison for blackmailing travelling people to mess around with them. All for money. Every bit of it was for money. I don't give a fuck what this causes. I want everyone to know the truth, because I come out and popped your bubble. You know that you can't do it to me. Yes, I helped you, I've done a few things with you, I gave you money here and there, bought you a few gifts. That wasn't because I wanted to, because I had to keep your fucking mouth quiet, make you think I wanted you. Who the fuck's going to want you? Scabby Priscilla, with your freaky face on you. I'm sick to death of you, your mother and Mary, with your little tricks and your games and your little bother the markets. I was there one time, bother the market, and you was there with your husband. So don't give me the one where John's this and John's that and John's this. It's nothing to what you is. You're vermin. You went to Ireland. I automatically had a car accident. That was because you had to get rid of one baby. Then you got beat rotten, chuck yourself out the window, because that was for another baby. You have more boyfriends than I can imagine. You got men left, right and centre. There's more names coming up now. Now since I've come out with all this, there's women popping up left, right and centre. You've done the same thing. But you've had them in a worse predicament. Because I know what it's for, Priscilla. It's for money. You didn't want me, like I didn't want you. You knew I didn't want you. You knew your place the first minute I met you. Because if you were any other status, or you were meant to be anywhere else, you would have went to a restaurant, not a hotel. A hotel I brung you. Kept you in a hotel all night. So, did that not say what status you are? Because me wife, if I want to give me wife a good time, that don't mean bedroom. That means bring her out to a shop, buy her something, give her nice restaurants, treat her nice, go to pictures. Where'd I ever bring you? Where the fuck would I ever bring you? Always a hotel. Because that's your status. Mattress Priscilla. Now don't think for 1 minute I can't bring naked about you. Because on my dead mother's grave, you and I both know. Forget what Blondie thinks she knows, and forget what Mary thinks she knows. You and I both know exactly what I have on you, and you know what you have on me. But what you have on me, I don't give a fuck what you bring out. A few dick pics, bring them out. It's plastering across the internet. I couldn't give two flying fucks. What you bring out about me? But what I bring out with you, Priscilla, will ruin your life forever. Play means, Priscilla. I have you on Snapchat. All your little messages you send on Snapchat, I have on the other phone. And I also, Priscilla, have all your sunbed pictures, all your messages. I even have screenshots of when you was booking hotels in Sheraton, in Swindon, when I was coming down and meeting you in the Jeep. And you're sending Lena messages off the telomeres. Left, right and centre. Telling her everything about me. And she's bodily ill. And I had to keep you sweet and not go home and fix my wife. Because I was scared you were going to tell her. But I'm not scared no more. You don't have a hold on me no more. Do your best. What the fuck can you do? You live a fucked up marriage. 3-4 men ripping into you. You know what I'm talking about. And Daddy's grave and this one, that one. Don't keep swearing on the dead and lies when I know this exact truth. You know exactly what you've done in life and you know exactly who's been bouncing off you. Same way I was bouncing off you. Dirty cunt. Now, give your little innocent victim one now. Play that little card for yourself. But what I can do, what you can do, is say stuff. But what I can say, I can prove. And you and I both know I can, Priscilla. Now, if I was you, Priscilla, I'd think carefully before you give your next opinion on the matter. Because for what I can bring out, and I will bring it out, I am going to ruin you, you professional team of prostitutes. Now, Priscilla, suck my balls like you sucked them before, you dirty prostitute. Now, get off my phone and I hope you die.